Hey everyone, how y'all doing this evening? I see Miss Carmilla is in here. I see Traisha. I hope you guys are doing well.
Hello, everybody. Is Coach Leslie here? Is Coach Leslie here? How's everybody doing tonight?
It's four people here, so hey y'all, hey. Okay, I hear something in the background now. And y'all give Leslie just a moment. I hope you guys are having a great evening. Um, I am going to give Leslie the floor tonight. I'm just gonna chill. I can tell you, Gangster is definitely not gonna be here. Gangster does not stay up this late, and if he does, it's his family time.
I might need you to drop that link. I'm going to change my devices.
Okay,
I might need you to drop that link. I'm going to
so I see four people in here. Um, we're gonna give it a few, and then, like I say, I'm turning it over to Leslie. I will not be talking. Welcome, welcome everybody. We just waiting. We trying to give a few minutes for people to come in. Like I say, I'm going to give the floor to Leslie. It's her show. She's gonna do what she wants to do for tonight. Well, yeah, your uncle is old. He ain't no spring chicken, honey. You have a reverb.
Hey, Uncle is old. He ain't no spring chicken, honey.
You have a reverb.
You have a reverb. Hey, Uncle is old.
I'm doing okay, Miss Carmela. Last night I had a headache, so I'm better. Yeah, last night I couldn't even function. My head was hurting me so bad doing the girl chat. I did not think I was going to make it. I think that's the earliest I've gone to bed in a long, long time. So y'all give Leslie a minute. She's coming back in just a moment. I hope y'all having a good evening and y'all ready for whatever Miss Leslie is. Shh, you almost made me cuss, Traisha. He ancient. He ain't old. He ancient. Yeah, it is good, Miss Carmela, because I'm like, oh, I hate migraines, but last night my head was killing me. So, okay. So, Miss Leslie is on here, and I am going to give her the floor.
Okay, let's do a mic check. Am I okay?
Yeah, I don't hear any reverb.
Okay. Okay, I'm doing another check. I'll be right with you all. I'm still here with you all. I appreciate you all.
Well, that's good, Miss Carmela. I'm happy you made it home safely, ma'am. Hello to
Okay.
everyone who ain't saying anything in the chat.
Oh, they're fine. At least smash that like button. They're just fine. Just come in with your ears open. And if there's some challenges there, you may have the closed caption and We know you with us. Okay, there was
You
something
welcome, her.
going on. There was something going on, but we're just gonna move this thing along. Okay, everybody, let's just get this thing started. Flaws and all, we're just gonna keep it moving. So let me make sure I can see you all's comments. So wherever you are, good evening, Traisha, Carmela. Good evening to you all. Okay, so tonight I'm just gonna let you all know that I am not a professional.
Hey, Crystal.
Hi, Crystal. Yes, I am not a professional. I don't claim to be. We're just actually, here's a visual for you. We're just actually sitting in the sitting room as people. I say people because we don't know who's in the bushes. We don't know anyone's anatomy. And so, as people, all are welcome, right? We're sitting down in the sitting room on the floor, gathered together and just having a chat, having a conversation. Okay, that's what we're doing here tonight. So let me introduce myself. I'm Coach Leslie. All right, and Miss Lita is going to share a few things, and I'll tell you all what those things are. And she may add to that a little bit later on, but for right now, I just want to go ahead and just get this thing started. So, when it comes to a okay, so you with your significant other, okay? If I say if I say it this way, that if I address the ladies and say, ladies, your guy, your man, if that is not the case, then put your significant other in place of the quote unquote man. I don't mean anything by that. All in all, I'm talking about your significant other, whoever that is to you, okay? So there are some things to consider. If you're talking about, hi, Traisha, if you're talking about, uh, just sexual activity by way of giving head or just um, regular sex, I'm not sure what regular sex is. um, Whatever form of sex that is, there are some things that you might want to consider. Um, and that are those are preferences. We want to care about our significant other and vice versa. So let's just consider for now our significant other's preferences, like favorite things, fetishes, positions. There are some stereotypes, okay? And we want to stay away from those. We want facts. We can talk to our significant others and find out what those preferences are, okay? We also want to consider leg control and body control and what comes out of our mouth, as far as words that we can use. It's almost like blowing somebody's high. Let's say if your significant other is at a point of excitement, um, and that's a stimulation, sexual stimulation, and we're talking about all of a sudden we're talking about, oh yeah, I do want to tell you something. My girlfriend, she was I don't know, she was eating mm, some spoiled hot dogs or something. I don't know. A good example. That's nasty, right? That sound nasty. And then your significant other all of a sudden is not in position to have sex with you. So we want to be careful with what we're saying. We want to stay focused, all right? What are the goals? Have a mission. When you go into that bedroom, have a mission, okay? And so we want to I can go ahead and speak on some of those missions. And so let's say that you might want to Do you want your significant other to come? CUM, do you want them to come? Yes, of course. Okay. Do you want your significant other to cry? Absolutely. All right. And so if that's what you want, then let's get to it. All right. Um, so do not concentrate. This is a tip here. I'm not here to tell anyone what to do, but these are suggestions. Okay. Sometimes I'll throw in a tip or even a trick. Not that we're tricks, but tips and tricks is what I'm saying. Do not concentrate on your significant other coming. Okay. Do not concentrate solely on your significant other coming, because it that could bring about a sense of urgency within you, and then frustration come about. You don't want that. So just enjoy the moment. Your guy or your girl, they're enjoying the moment, and just go with that. Let that excitement lead you to do more. And so we want to continue. You don't want to rush your significant other. You want them to have the best experience. Okay. Do not take forever. Okay, so let's say for the female in this situation, if there's a penis that you're working with, do not take forever putting that penis in your mouth. If it's a vagina that you're working with, do not take forever doing the deed, doing whatever your significant other want you to do, is most excited about you doing. And she would have told you that before you all enter that bedroom. There was a conversation before you all enter that bedroom. There was a conversation of preferences, likes and dislikes. So just remember that, to always have a conversation with your loved one before you. I don't think, well, hey, listen, I was going to say, I don't think we're just going straight to the bedroom. That's a lie, because we all been there and we all done that. Just did whatever we wanted to do sexually without talking. Okay. And so fast forward, here we go. We can make a better and have a better experience if we have a conversation where we're expressing ourselves, like really expressing ourselves, and not expecting the other person to read our minds. um yeah, I did say do not take forever putting the penis in your mouth, but make him wait. And while he's waiting, you can consider, um what did I want to say? Okay. While he's waiting, you can consider what he told you during that initial sex talk. You want to have a sex talk. Babe, I want to do this to you. I'm so excited about doing this to you. I'm so excited about kissing your penis. I'm so excited about kissing your vagina. Whoever is doing the talking. Listen, we're not here to judge. We're all friends here. We're just sitting around in our sitting room having a conversation. Just want to remind you all of that. And avoid tickling your significant other. Find out where those spots are, because if someone is aroused, you don't want to kill that feeling. You want to know beforehand, where is your tickle spot? So I can avoid that. I don't want to make you laugh. I want to make you come. I want to make you happy in the sense of climax. Okay. You can caress your significant other by kissing and touching the inner thighs. And for men, we have to find out where is the most sensitive part on a man. And if it is the penis, which I can say so in my situation with my guy, I can say that it is the penis, it is the tip of the penis, it is the shaft of the penis. And whatever um, sensitive part of your significant other body, whether if it's the breast, Find out that spot. And exploring is what I like to do, is what I would rather consider to explore. I would rather find these things out single-handedly, um and also have a conversation. I'll write things down and then I'll purposely forget, just so I can tell myself and pat myself on the back. Oh, I found it. I found it. I found that that sensitive spot, right? And so I just want to make sure that I'm paying attention, acknowledging you all's questions that you may have. If you have any questions, go ahead and drop them and we'll address them and we'll just move on accordingly, okay? But yeah, feel free here to ask those questions. And not only questions, suggestions. If you also have some tips, listen, I'm your sister. I'm here to learn, you all. We are here to learn from each other. And I don't mind taking notes. I got my notebook ready. So if you all have some tips that you all want to share with the rest, some comments, some do's or don'ts, go ahead and share those, please.
Do you want me to go ahead and share the tips?
Oh yes, why not? Go ahead. Yeah, let's do
All
that.
right. First off, hey James, how you doing, hon? I hope you are having a fantabulous day. Guys, make sure y'all welcome James. Show him some love. This is
Hey
his second
James.
time here, so I definitely want to make sure we welcome him. But I am going to show you guys some of the things that I have. And now I do affiliate marketing, so this is why I have these things. Don't just be thinking, oh, Miss Lita is a freak elite. No, baby, that's not what it is. Although some of y'all do say I'm a freak, I'm not as bad as you think. Hold on, it's going so fast. I'm trying to get it to slow down. Give me just a moment.
Is it okay that I address the question that Carmela has? Leslie, what happened to Sister Leslie? That is an awesome question. Sister Leslie is still here, but this is nightfall, and we don't want her around tonight because she's kind of on a churchy side, and we want to speak freely about sex tonight. So yes, she's in silent mode.
Okay, so this thing is going fast, and I don't know why it does not want me to pull up my control panel where I can
Oh,
slow
we
this down and pause it.
okay.
Okay,
We're
so
waiting.
anyhow, basically, let me just tell y'all right now, what you are seeing is some lingerie. Now, lingerie is always great to entice a man. You can take photos in your lingerie and send them to your man. Now, I'll tell you right off the bat, something that I have done in the past. Um, I actually did like the boudoir photos, and so I took a picture, and I had on lingerie, but it was a thong type lingerie. And so I had on high heels and I just hooked my thong onto my high heel and I took a picture like that and basically just sent it to my man. It was a photo shoot, it's a boudoir. So you definitely want to entice them any way you possibly can. Um, some men are into women wearing stockings with their lingerie. Some men don't like lingerie at all. They like boy shorts, with the little camisoles and all of that. So those are various things that you can do. Now, in my store, if I can ever get this control panel to work and it'll slow down, I do have some dice. Now, the dice is just a game that you can actually play with your significant other, especially just to keep things interesting. You never know what you're going to land on or what you're going to roll on whenever you're using these dice. So it has three dice. And so with the three dice, you have a place in regards to where you can have sex, which could be the closet, the bathroom, outside, a surprise me, whatever. Then it gives a body part in regards to, what you're going to do. And then the third dice is the action that you're actually going to commit, whether you're going to suck, lick, kiss, whatever. So that's just some ways to keep it interesting. Now, I do have some cards that are downloadable, and if you guys are interested in the cards, you are more than welcome to have them. Just hit your girl up, and I'll be more than happy to share them with you. Now, with these cards, it will have something on there in regards to what you're supposed to do for the evening. So, this is simply my suggestion to you guys. Whenever you are actually with your significant other, say date night is Friday, flip the cards over, shuffle them up real good, and put them on the table. And when you put them on the table, let your mate select it first thing in the morning, whatever card he wants. You are to act out whatever that card says. So the card could say, hey, maybe you're going to act like a stranger to your man and y'all are going to meet somewhere. He won't know exactly what's going on, why you look different, why you dress different, why you doing whatever you doing differently. So, like I say, keep it spicy, keep it interesting. I always tell you guys, you can get a wig and be boom boom Belisha in the morning time, and you can be Betty Boo in the evening time. Do what you do, honey. That's all I can tell you. But those are just some of the tips that I have for you guys right now. I'm going to let Leslie continue on. If you guys have any questions for me, please feel free at any point in time to just shout out Lita. I got you.
I was reading what Carmela was saying. I do not need no one to teach me about sex because I'm 52 years old. Yeah, that's fine. We're here to learn from one another and just feel free with one another and just conversate together and grow. It's amazing the information that is out there, where people 20 years younger than I am, 30 years younger, the things that they're talking about, the things that they're sharing. um you know it's almost like, huh, really? Wow, I need to catch up. Maybe I've been living under a rock, and I'm only speaking personally, so I'm interested because um old school ways of doing things, they could be considered dead, you know. And that's why we have to have those conversations, not really with each other, but with our significant other. and
Oh,
and here tonight, we're not sharing with each other about specifically, oh, my guy loved this position, my woman loved that position, and this and so. No, we're not here for that.
Leslie, can I stop you just one moment?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you had mentioned earlier in regards to teasing. So nowadays we do not call it teasing anymore, guys.
Okay, see, I'm learning. Go ahead. I'm
It's
learning.
called edging. And so
Okay.
basically what you're doing, you're teasing the person to make them want to have sex at that point in time. So you could possibly say be on top of your man and you giving him a lap dance. And so you just gonna keep doing the lap dance until his penis comes out of his pants or whatever. You're not going to allow him to have sex. You're just edging him on. And then you move on until you decide that you're ready to go ahead and have sex.
I'm writing this down. And I'm not ashamed to say I did not know that. We've all been together for a little while now, and I've shared with you all that I've lived a sheltered life. I was always about business, my husband at the time, and my children, not in that order. And so I lived a sheltered life. So what we were doing was living our best life in our world, and our world included things that many people thought saw was boring. And so after that, I still lived a sheltered life because I was somebody's mom times four. And to learn about these things, they're brand new to me, and I just love it. Bring it on. If anyone else wants to share any definitions, any words, terms, feel free to do so, because I'm telling you, I am taking notes. You all hear me?
The best person to ask would be Miss Nola Girl, because Miss Nola Girl, gonna tell him you a freak leak, Miss Nola. You
All
know
right.
Lita know about you.
This
That's
is
my
Nola
girl.
girl.
hmm
But she said she's not feeling well tonight, right? I should be putting some.
She said she just had surgery. She's still trying to recover. So, but Nola
Okay.
got it. Nola
Prayers
definitely give
going
you
to you
some
tonight.
stuff.
Oh yeah, prayers, prayers going to her tonight. Okay, so we did the initial sex talk, and we asked our significant other, what is the name of your penis? Like I said, if I sound like the relationship is only or could only be between a female and a male, that is not so. That is not what I've said. And just put whoever your loved one is, put them in a position of the dynamic of what you hear across this device. So ask your significant other, what is the name? So because my significant other is a guy, I'm just gonna, try my best here, you all. So forgive me, please. Um, I'll ask him, so what is the name of your penis? And if he doesn't have a name, I hope he doesn't have a name. But if he does, I'll use that name, but I'll make up a name for his penis because I want it brand new. I don't want a used name, you know? And so let's consider that as well. Um, so asking your significant other, you're sitting there next to your significant other. A tip could be that you ask your significant other to introduce you to his penis, or, in other words, their private area. Like, babe, can you introduce me to your twin? And they'll know what you're talking about, especially if you have already been vibing and, communicating, they'll know what you're talking about. And then you don't want to sound scripted. So when you ask in a way that you really want to be introduced. Okay. And I would suggest, if you're going to ask, be ready for more to happen. Be ready to actually have sex, because I don't think, okay, a man or a woman want you to come to them and ask them about, can I see your vagina, can I see your penis, and you're not ready to do something with those body parts and just walk out of the room. So be prepared to, have a sexual encounter. And you can also ask your significant other, or add, okay, add, when you say, babe, can I see your twin? Because I want some ice cream. What does sperm look like? Okay. What does semen look like? What color is it? So you can call it ice cream if you want. You can call it whatever you call it. You can call it milk. I want some milk, babe. If you say that to a guy and you had already said that during your initial conversation, then you're communicating. You already know. He'll know what you're talking about. But say it with confidence if you're going to say it.
Leslie, hold on 1 second. I'm sorry. Nola girl, I see you say you like lingerie. I don't know how many men actually like lingerie anymore. I've seen a lot of people like um they're not interested in lingerie anymore. I know a lot of guys are interested in like the ruche booty type stuff. And when I don't know if you know what ruche booty is, Leslie.
No,
Um,
ma'am. Let me.
Okay,
No.
so it basically roosh booty or scrunch booty stuff. It basically defines the buttocks even more, especially if you have no ass at all, like your girl. I ain't even gonna try to tell y'all I got a
Oh,
booty
okay.
because I don't have no booty, but I got chest for days. Okay, that's all I got. But
Okay.
it gives off the optical illusion that you have a booty, even if you don't. I wish some of the guys was here, like Glenn or uh well, I don't even know if Dan would say anything, but I know Kyron would say something. But I know some men, like I say, that just don't like lingerie anymore. It's not as enticing as it used to be. So you have to be creative in different ways. Listen to your partner, listen to what they say and what they actually tell you in regards. But I have heard some men who will say, don't come but booty ass naked to a bedroom. They like to remove the clothing, or to tease you and stuff like that. So that's something that you definitely don't want to do, is just to remove everything at one point in time. So, guys, I cannot get this to slow down, but I am going to go through this video that I have kind of quickly. So, right now, what you're looking at is Frederick of Hollywood. This is the stuff that I have on my store right now that is actually on sale. It's just some lingerie and stuff. Now, is this my pick? This is not my particular pick. This is not my particular style. But this is what they have on sale right now at the store. What you see here is a laundry bag that you can actually put your lingerie in, so that way you don't have any rattling. That's just something that you can wear at nighttime right now. Here is getting into the toys. Now, as you see, this is a pillow. You lay on this pillow, and what you do on this pillow is basically you are able to you're able to maneuver in different positions. And so when I say that, I mean that you are able to try various techniques with the pillow, because most men don't realize that you don't have to go that far in to give a woman an orgasm, and the pillow just helps and allows for a person to be able to get to your spots even faster, for you to have an orgasm. So now there are several different spots that a man can utilize to give a woman an orgasm. How many spots are there? I want to know how many of you guys actually know. Trisha, if you get some lingerie from Walmart, baby, me and you gonna have to talk. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You do not do lingerie from Walmart. Like they have stuff that's PJs, but that ain't it. Kama Sutra is definitely the key, boo boo. I have also told people, if you don't do Kama Sutra, then do the body massage. But I will tell you right off the bat, whenever you're doing the body massage, make sure that you have towels. Hell, cut a trash bag and put the trash bag on top of the bed, and then put your towels on top of that, because it will get real wet with all the body oil. But basically, you just slide your body up and down off of your mate, and that's how you're massaging them. It's a very sensual and erotic massage that you're giving to your partner, and so it just intensifies the actual sexual act, because at the very beginning you're just playing with the body by doing the body to body massage, and that's just how you do it. But let's get back into this video. I'm sorry, y'all, that I can't slow it down. Earlier, I was able to slow it down. Now, all of a sudden, it doesn't want to work. Um, but let's see what else we have here. It's coming. So, y'all, give me a moment. I don't know why my panel don't want to come up. So, come on, thing. Like I say, we just looking at lingerie. That's the lingerie bag. It's gonna get there. What you laughing at me for, Traisha? Because I told you don't be buying no lingerie from Walmart. Girl, that ain't no real lingerie.
Mm.
Yeah, no. Me and you gonna talk. So that's the pillow again. Like I say, you can do it in various positions, and it just helps to get to the organ. So here is what we call bondage. Now, the bondage. Oh, I hate that this thing won't stop for some reason. With the bondage, that one right there, I like to call it the now y'all don't be talking about me and don't be saying, ooh, Lita a freak. I call it the face down ass up. Okay, because that's the way men like to play. Okay. So that's the bondage that you have, and it will go around the ankles, and then you are able to put your wrist into it, which makes it to where you are not able to maneuver at all. And so the man is in full control in regards to what he wants to do to you, and you just basically have to take it. Now, those bondages, they have several different types. They have one that you don't like. Oh, you like bondage, huh? I see Crystal over there giving a fire. So with the bondage, like I say, there are many different types of bondages. Like I say, so you have bondage where you can be your ankles as well as your wrists can be to the point where you can't maneuver them and they're on the bed or whatever. And again, another way to heighten the intensity of the sexual arousal is to put on a blindfold because, again, you're not able to move your hands or your feet, so you're taking away one of your senses. And then if you add in a blindfold, it just intensifies that even more because of the fact that you have taken away two of the five senses. And so that makes it even more erotic when it comes to you actually having sex because you don't know what that person is actually going to do or what the next step that they're going to take. So with the bondage, if you have big old legs like I do, I have big old thunder thighs. The bondage will keep your legs up into a V, but your wrists are also in restraints where you can't maneuver your wrists. So again, a man is in full control. You don't have any access to do anything. So you work out from there. Um, Being submissive and dominant. Now, I have not done any of that BDSM stuff. Cause baby, if somebody smack me in my ass real hard with something, we fighting. I'm sorry, we fighting. You leave a bruise on my ass if you want to. I don't have much ass as it is, and you leave a bruise back there, girl. It's a fight. It's a fight. Look, she say that's fine with me, girl. Yeah, I can't do it. Yeah, I ain't trying to get no whips on my ass or nothing like that.
I
I
like
get.
the submissive part.
I
The
mean,
dominant part, I love that too. It all depends, when you are in a relationship or not. If you are in a friendship with somebody, you've had those conversations, some form of trust is there. And so, yeah, to be dominated by someone that you trust, heck yeah, heck yeah, that makes it all the more interesting.
uh,
So I'm going
um,
to go back up a little bit to read some of the comments. So Leslie, so you're a freak? Okay. So by the world's definition, no. I am, however, a freak to my guy. And I love it that way. I prefer it that way.
I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna
So
come
yeah.
back in and see if I can get it to work.
Okay. So I think it was Nola girl. I'm gonna look for your comment there. I'm gonna have to go back up. And then Carmela said, I do not talk about my man's penis. Yeah, we don't want to give description of our prized possessions because we don't want somebody else to listen in like our man's or somebody, significant others body part is on display. No, we don't want to do that. And so we're not doing that.
Well, wait a minute,
Yeah,
James.
that's
What else you
our.
like to do? I see you talking about you like to eat cat from the back. What else you like to do, James? Go on and share. Do tell. You see, Crystal got the looking eyes on you, honey.
Yeah, she got those eyes on you. She wants you to share just as well as I want you to share. Miss Lita wants you to share. So let's share. Okay, so here's an example of when I mentioned milk or ice cream, I only mention it so that we can talk about it if our significant other want us to talk about it. I'm not saying to swallow it. I'm not saying to put it on your face. I'm not saying where to put this. You can take a washcloth with you. It could be two washcloths, one wet, put it on the side table, and then the dry one, take it in bed with you. Because when that white stuff, I don't know what you might want to call it. Your man might tell you after 10 years, babe, call it ice cream. If my guy never gave semen a name, if he have never given semen a name, and then 10 years later he say, babe, call it ice cream. God dog it, I'm calling it ice cream. If you want me to call it milk, I'm calling it milk. I want to please my guy. I don't want to please men. I want to please my man. So if he want me to call his penis by a nickname that he just made up, it's gonna be that. It's gonna be whatever he said. Because I want him to want me. I want him to crave me, as a matter of fact. And so that's why I don't mind. I'll tell the world I don't mind. I don't mind saying that I am a freak to my guy, and that's what matters to me.
Nola girl, I'm with you, baby. Yeah, don't touch my butt, but it's exit only. Okay, do
Yeah,
not go near the butt.
yeah. I just want to be happy and free, and going in from through the back door. That's not going to bring happiness and joy and feel good for me. That's painful.
You tried what before, Nola girl? Anal? I think so. I'm a Scorpio, and I just feel like you should try everything at least once. But that's just not something that I don't know how to explain to you. That's just not something that I'm willing to do.
Yeah,
Tried
she
it, been
says
there,
she
done
does
that.
not.
It's over. Okay, James, you said you like to eat the groceries, but what else you like to do?
I'm laughing at you, Crystal. I'm laughing at you, girl. Don't worry, I'm laughing too. Thank you for putting the laughing emojis because I'm laughing too. She said, "Poor me." That's okay. That's why I said, when you talk about sex, you have to come in with confidence and with an open mind, because some things can distract you and could deter you away from the conversation. I don't mind. I'm no longer a child, and I speak freely about sex. And like I said, I'm not an expert, and I am taking notes. So if you all want to continue with giving us questions, giving me questions, send your questions in the chat. If you want to, there's a comment, go right ahead. Tips you want to add, go right ahead. All are welcome.
Yes, Crystal. It looks like he's saying that he eat booty, baby. That's his thing. That's what he into. James, are we wrong? Or are we right? But you gotta eat the booty like groceries. Is that what you trying to say? That you like to eat the anal? Like, let us know. We lost. Let us know what you talking about, James.
He said he liked the reverse cowgirl.
Oh, he said okay. Now I think most women like to do cowgirl, the reverse cowgirl or riding because we in control and it's very sexual in regards to making sure that we have eye contact with our man, and that is one of the top ways that a woman can have an orgasm. Oh, well shit. Okay. That's what's up. Tracia, you and this doggone peanut butter through a straw. Crystal, you got some peanut butter today, baby.
Tanisha, hilarious. James
They are
says, as
not
long
gonna
as I
stop
have
with
a
that one.
face, you have a seat. All right. All right. All right.
I
I
hear
hear
you,
him.
James. I definitely hear James. All right.
No judgment here. I got a smile on my face.
Keep going, James. We want to know more. We want to know more. You the only man in here, so we gotta harass you.
Yeah, we got to harass you. Okay, so I'm going to continue while he go ahead and share a little bit more with us in the chat. So I did write down deep throating. Okay, that's something we want to ask the man about deep throating, because it's possible. I'm not talking personally. I'm talking about, and I've been honest with you all up until this point, and I don't see a reason for me to stop. I did do some research, okay? Some form of research. And not apparently not every man like deep throating. It's not enough stimulation for him. So we're going to ask him about that. And we can also demonstrate if you have any Brand new toys, brand new sex toys. I'm not talking about toys, brand new toys that we say, well, I just purchased them last month and used them about 10 times. That is not considered brand new. I'm talking about there has zero usage. Okay. And definitely, as soon as you unravel those sex toys, you're going to clean them. You don't know what the manufacturers did and all of that. So you're going to clean those sex toys, and you can demonstrate to your significant other what deep throating is to you. It could make him, it could arouse him, or he can just say, nah, not for me. You just don't know. You just don't know. And it sounds like what I just said is cat. Keep on living and see what happens. Somebody just might say no. You know what I mean? All right, so we're just gonna
Well,
continue.
can I interject 1 second? Okay,
Oh,
so
sure, of
ladies,
course.
if you are doing D13, the only thing that I can tell you is at the same time, make sure that you are playing with the balls to give off a different stimulation. Another thing you can do is actually put a finger vibrator onto your tip of your finger, and as the same time that you're doing deep throat, like I say, play with the balls by putting that vibrator up to it. It's called a finger vibrator. I don't know how James' face look, honey. I couldn't tell you. James is hiding his face, so he could be somebody that we know, and they faking. I don't know. Oh, you always act up, honey. So I ain't worried about it. Do you, boo? Do you? It's all good.
Krista want to know, is it a handsome face, James? I know that's right. That's a good question. That helps to know. She says she don't act up. Don't mind her. Okay, so yeah, speaking of deep throating, rather if you're deep throating or you just um pleasing your guy, mouth to penis, breathe, people, breathe. You know, you have to breathe. We don't want you passing out, and I'm sure he
Hey,
doesn't want you
Kyron.
passing out. Kyron in here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he said what's up? Okay, so I have a delay. That's what's going on here. Hi, Kyron.
Kyron, make sure you join in. We love to hear the perspective of a man, but please don't bring up the ex. I'm just messing with you, Kyron. I'm just harassing you. Don't take me seriously.
James is laughing at Crystal. So James is back. So we're waiting on you, James, to add a little bit more to the combo. Add a little bit more to the combo. Okay, so you want to. Okay, so yeah, maybe I do sound like a freak, but anyway, that's beside the point. That's good. That's good. That's good. So you can do role play at this time. You know, you're talking about giving head, you want to role play. The best time to do that may not be in the middle of you giving head. You have already started your role play. I'll use my name as an example. Do you want the Leslie style, the Leslie experience, or do you want Shakonda? Okay, type of experience. Do you want it sloppy, deep throat, soft? Do you want me to what is that word? Hold on, let me go back. Do you want me to edge you on? Thank you, Miss Lita, for that term. Do you want me, I'm talking, I'm using myself still here as an example. So pause, folks. Um, do you want to edge the person on? Do you want me to edge you on? Do you um yeah, what type of experience do you want? Do you want Shakranda or do you want Leslie? Do you want Shakranda or do you want Blake? Just put your name in there somewhere. Because when you're talking about sex and you know that you're going to do it, you right there in the same place with your significant other. Nobody is asking anybody, hey babe, could I get some? Who's doing that? Nobody is doing that. Nobody is saying or suggesting that you do that. Some of some guys may like it when you talk about his penis Any body parts, his muscles, his chest, his behind, his feet, his hands, his big hands, his hair, his neck, his eyes. Men like that. And if your guy doesn't like it, don't worry about it. Talk about what he does like. And I like the type of man who will just openly tell you what it is that he likes, and then get to that, get on to whatever that is. And if we don't, and I say we because I like to use myself as an example. Okay, if I have a problem with my guy verbally telling me, before we do anything, getting to know each other. I like this, I like that, I don't like this, or whatever. That's a lot of information. We don't want to tell that guy, our guy, if you want to claim him to be your guy, your future guy, your future husband, you don't want to tell him all of these things anyway. Okay? You want him to find out some of your likes. I would suggest tell him what you don't like versus telling him what it is you do like. Because if you tell him what you do like, you just gave him a whole lot of information, and he may just want to not deal with you because it sounds boring. It's not something that he want to participate in. Okay. I would prefer to just start with my dislikes.
Okay, so can I interject real quick? Okay,
Yeah.
so for me, I'm the kind of person I will not tell someone what I like, because then that's what they're solely going to focus on. I
That's
might
exactly what
not
I
have
said.
liked I might not have liked what someone else did in the past, but however, it could be something that you have perfected the game on and you would do it and I love it. So I don't like to say, oh, I don't like XYZ. Try it all, because it's with a different partner, or until you can decipher what you actually like with that person and what you don't like. That's all I can say.
Exactly. And I guess I better not expect everybody to read my mind. And what I was thinking was anal sex. You can have perfected in a way that could have made you a millionaire. I don't like it, and so that's it. That's it. So James is saying, um, he said he liked to have sex on the wall. Okay. He liked to have movie sex. And then his Nola
I
girl,
really
I've
would.
always loved wall sex. Well, all right, James and Miss Nola girl, I
Well,
hear
I
you
ain't gonna
all.
lie to you. I mean, wall sex is good sex. It's one of those spontaneous things that you catch him when he coming right in and work it out,
He said, "Work it out,
work it out, work it out, work it out.
work it out." Okay, and we want to consider something here. Okay, sometimes uh when you're giving head you can get carried away. Okay, some people like it, some people love it. Okay, and so let's just be mindful that the teeth are sharp. Okay, we already know that. Okay, but it doesn't hurt to remind anybody. Doesn't hurt. Whatever you like. Maybe the man wants you to scrape a little bit, but if he doesn't, then be mindful of that as well. But um, and my years, I've heard that it's just not okay. But this is 2022. People like different things, and you just want to figure out. Um, I don't think you want to ask your man what is your most sensitive spot. I think exploring is the best way to go. Where do you want to kiss? Where, lick what? Kiss where? Just go ahead and explore. If you're going to be shy going in, you might want to build up your confidence before you deal with any man. Because, like I said, it's just, you don't want to turn him off. You want him to want you. And just looking at some social media, just visiting some platforms, I've heard some females say, which I don't particularly agree. I really feel that if I want something, I've been doing what I've been doing, and is purchasing those things on my own. And some women have said, and are they're still saying this today, that they'll up their head game so that they can get the new Birkin bag. I don't know. I don't care about such things, but that's what they're saying. That's not good to say it out loud. Keep those things to yourself.
Well, I will say, ladies, if a man asks you to peg him, run. Run, baby, run.
Ooh.
Run.
And you want to compliment the your significant other's body part, okay? You want to compliment. You don't want to lie and say that your significant other has a um long penis, big penis, fat penis, or even the vagina. You don't want to lie. Just be honest. You can always find something positive and something good to say in terms of a compliment on someone's body. So that would be a good thing to do. And we're actually coming to a close. What I do want to say, the G spot was mentioned. I was going to mention that. Um, so that varies, okay? At the end of the day, it looks like, it sounds like the description, it's all a myth, okay? So I'll explain what that means. Um, you can have, let's say, 5 women, you know, just as well as men, but let's just, I just want to concentrate on what it is I want to express here. So let's say you have 5 women. You cannot honestly believe that those 5 women will point out their G spot and they're all the same. They're all in the same area. They're all the same in the same spot. Not true. That is not true. That is not true at all. And if you're talking to uh, a friend in the community, um, a neighbor, I don't know, whatever you call the person, um, they may tell you where their G spot is. That's where their G spot is. It's true. That's where their G spot is. But overall, if you want to point that out in one woman, on one woman, I promise you it's going to be in a different spot. Okay? It'll be in a different spot. And there is always a point of pleasure which varies, okay, from female to female. Vagina owner to vagina owner. The location, I'm saying, varies. All right. And that came from a gynecologist. If you don't believe what I just said, that came from a gynecologist on social media. All right. And in conclusion, she also said there is no particular G spot or a tissue or like an organ which is a G spot. So if because just think about it. Let's say the G spot for you is your clitoris. Do you know there's some women who have medical issues with her clitoris? So if the G spot was a female clitoris, how then is that possible? How then is that true for 100% of women in this world when you have some women with medical issues with their clitoris? So that can't just be the the particular tissue or the organ, aka G spot.
Let me find out James and Nola girl over here trying to hook up.
I
Oh, took it
know.
now.
Isn't that something? We're
I
here for
see.
it. We're here for it.
Mm-mm.
We can. You can always put your email in there somewhere if you all want to. We're not going to do that. But if that's what you want to do, hey, we came in this room in this live with an open mind. Okay. If somebody were to tell me, "Oh my God, oh we already have," oh wait a minute, we got two couples, okay, who can testify that they met, via YouTube. Is that true or no?
Who?
Miss Lita must
You
be
said
okay
two
apparently.
couples. I don't know who's the other one. Are you
So
talking about
Yolanda and
I
yeah,
we don't speak, so
I mean, but they said they shared a little bit about their story.
okay. I
Okay.
wouldn't know. Yeah,
Okay.
I wouldn't know in that regards. Like I
Okay.
say, it was just the initial meeting, so I don't know what has transpired. I don't really talk to them.
Oh, okay. You don't know the specifics. Okay.
Mm-mm.
So did we address everybody's concern or shares?
Now, Nola girl, I'm a cut up regardless. That's just me. I I always cut up, honey. It don't matter where I'm at. I'm gonna cut up. Um, mm.
Well, we do want to know if you all have anything else that you want to add, ask, or you want to share something. Go right ahead. But as for me, I'm gonna say my goodbye shortly. But I just want to be here for you all. So James said, "Do we check out his question? He wants to know. Well, he doesn't want to know. He said he liked it when he put his penis in a woman's mouth and she started to gag on it. I said that. I said that. Well, I didn't say it. I asked, is it okay if we gag? So yeah, it's good to hear from a man. So Nola girl said, I almost vomit one time trying to deep throat.
So I don't know if you was here last time, Nola, or if you got a chance to listen to the replay. One thing you can do to help with your gag reflexes is use some type of chloroseptic spray to numb the back of your throat, so that way um, you're not gagging as frequently as you possibly would. And so you want to wait about a good maybe 10-15 minutes and let it numb your throat completely before you do that, because some women do have horrible gag reflexes and will throw up. Another way is in regards to your positioning. It depends. There's several ways that you can do deep throat. I mean, you can be on your knees, and looking at him.
Crystal, you acting bad.
All right, R.
you,
Kelly.
you acting bad, Crystal.
But some men like it when a woman is on her knees and looking up at a man, and then going from there, doing deep throat. Some like the head over the bed. I mean, it's really up to you in regards to how you want to do deep throat. But like I say, ways to do it. If first off, you definitely need to numb your throat by putting spraying your throat with a chloroseptic.
I'm going to Kyron said he called it Netflix and chill. I'm going to use that as an example, just a little bit. Somebody actually, um, before my guy, before the love of my life, right? Somebody asked me if I could meet them at their house. I'm so bad, y'all. I'm so terrible. I said why. I asked why. Like why? And he said, I don't know. Maybe we could eat a sandwich, what do you say, a homemade hamburger sandwich and watch a movie. I'm like, I'm dead. I'm dead. Like I'm just dead. Like, really? Who in the world? Like, okay, so I don't mind eating a homemade hamburger sandwich, but is that what you're gonna say to entice me to come over? Yeah, no. Like Miss Lita say, yeah, no. A sandwich, Miss Lita?
Yeah.
No.
Mm-mm. So, guys, let me give you just some ideas. I so many of us have done the romantic dinner over and over again. And so it gets boring after a while. So try something different. Make it look like you're doing a romantic dinner or whatever, and actually have trays that are covered up. But when they open up the tray, they're thinking that they're getting food, and it actually can be like a bar of like maybe chocolate or various things that you can put on the body, and it is for you to eat, but to eat off of the body. Or have a tray where you have nothing but massage oils and stuff like that. You want to try various ways with your massage oils. You want to try some warm. You want to leave some at the normal level. Another thing you can do is get a warm towel in regards to the penis. It relaxes the muscles and go to which link, baby, for the shop community. Hmm. I don't know why, cause I tested it beforehand. I gotta go back and see, boo. I don't know what happened then. I don't know what's going on with it. But I was saying, like, you can get a warm towel and wrap it around your man's penis, and it relaxes the muscles. But at the same time, you cleaning it before you go to work. Try different things, but like I say, don't get to the point where you become complacent. Like I told you before, I have done like sexting. I'll send a text message and show a ring and be like, "Oh, you like my new ring?" But it's actually covering my nipple or something like that. Don't be afraid to try different things. I don't know. That's all I can tell you.
Kyron said he knows that he's late, but he's learning that I don't know, whatever he doesn't know. I want to thank y'all for that. You're welcome, Kyron. Like I said, we're here to learn from each other. I'm not an expert. I don't claim to be one, and I've been taking notes.
Something else you guys can do now. I don't do the dildos and all of that. Yeah, that's I don't mess with that. But for those who do, if you have like the glass ones, you can put the glass one into some warm water and then have another one sitting in some ice. So that way it gives off different stimulations, and when you're blindfolded, your man can grab whichever one and then work from there. Uh, Crystal, do you have peanut butter? Because Traisha is gonna have a fit if you don't teach her how to suck peanut butter from a
Yeah, she
straw.
done asked a few times. You're gonna have to answer the question.
Exactly, Nola. We should be able to talk about this.
Thank you, Nola girl. She said,
What you
right,
talking
this is all
about,
about learning.
Crystal? What the you don't? Oh yeah, girl. No, I don't like them doggone dildo. Yeah, no, I don't play that. No, 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 no.
So Kyron
No,
wants to
not
know,
at all.
does women like their vagina fingered? I do.
Um, it
Just
it's
don't do
not
too
for
much.
every woman, but most women do. The main thing is you need to make sure you have your nails cut.
And you better have your hands clean. I want to see you wash your hands. And I don't mean no alcohol. What do you call that stuff? That alcohol gel? No, you're not using that, putting it nowhere on me. You got to wash your hands, fingernails low or none at all. And yes, let's do this thing.
Crystal, I don't know why you shocked, but yeah, no, I don't like that stuff. I prefer the real McCoy. I don't do that, boo boo. Yeah, no.
Read what she says so I can.
She said that she's shocked that I don't like, stuff like that.
Oh, okay. She
That
did
yeah,
shock
she
you.
was like shocker. And then she said that she's not at home. She's outside right now.
Mm-hmm.
She's not even home. Miss Carmilla, I just don't see you as being innocent, but I don't know.
You innocent in what area? What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Girl,
I
not
will.
in your booty. Not in your
I will be
booty.
honest with you all. Okay, so as a care provider, and I'm just going to be really honest, as a care provider, whatever body part, whatever we're using, fingers, uh, and a man's penis, whatever your toes, even, all right, whatever it is that you're using, and you wash them, you clean them. In my field, you have to assume they're not clean. Okay, they're not clean. So you have to I need to be that witness. Don't tell me you took a shower this morning and here it is 11 at night. No. And you want to put your fingers where? Uh sure you do. Let's go wash our hands. I'll wash my hands because I might want you to suck on my fingers, you know. Let's pop the nails off if I have on any. Let's pop them off and you can suck on my fingers and I'll wash my hands. So there you go with that.
Okay, Crystal, I'm with you on that, boo. You don't need no infections from the fingernails. Exactly.
And
Um,
and that's true. And I'll just be honest with y'all. That's true. That is true. I want you to know something. You can get an infection with that penis going up you if that is what it is. Now, if there's a tongue that's going up in somebody's vagina, you can get infected a infection there as well. Some people don't scrape their tongue, and something could be going on orally. There's many ways to get an infection. So that's why I was saying that we, in my field, we assume that there's nothing clean. There's nothing clean. But we're just gonna just say it's clean, okay? We saw the man wash his hands. We saw the man take a shower, a bath even, and then a shower. And that's an a argument amongst some couples who say, if you take a bath, you're not really clean because you're sitting in your dirt or whatever you talk. They're saying. I say sit down in the tub. I think as women we should at some point take a bath, stand up, turn on that shower water, rinse that off. Not even a problem. I don't even know why people argue about stuff.
so I will say if you guys are into role playing and you're worried about if your significant other has taken a shower or did all the things to make sure that they're clean, you can role play and act like, you are the babysitter and they're a teen or whatever and you giving them a bath. I don't know how many teenagers would actually want a bath, but make it interesting, like, or walked in on them or here it is, you're the maid and this is what they've hired you to do is to give them a bath. Be creative in what you do, but give them a bath, work it out so that way they clean.
Please be creative. So Miss Nola girl mentioned the butt plug. Do you have any butt plugs in your store, Miss Lita?
I definitely do have butt plugs in the store.
Okay. She
Now,
said that she even tried anal ease to do anal, and then she want you to know that stuff still didn't work and bought a butt plug. So maybe
uh,
there's some different. Are they? Do they come in different colors?
oh yeah, they have all different kind of styles of butt plugs. I mean, no butt plug is the same. They have various ones. Then they have like anal beads, which are for men and women. The anal beads are different sizes, and so you pull the beads out, and each time you do, it's supposed to give an arousal. But I will never find out because if you come anywhere towards me with anything anal, we're gonna have a problem. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, Now I'm willing to try some things. But don't mess with my butt. But I'm sorry, just don't mess with my butt. But
Krista said, if you can use a butt plug, you can take anal. Come on now. Um, you know, I'm just looking back, okay? We're on this subject, so I can only look back at history. I don't know what that even sounds like, but whatever, right? So I did tell someone I do not like um anal sex. And the person just thought, well, maybe she's just talking. She haven't had my particular penis in her behind. So I'm just gonna go for it. No. Turn off. Why would anyone just go straight for our anal? And we said no. So those type of things, if they will disrespect you in the beginning, that is going to be the course. That's going to be the beginning of the direction of your relationship, if it turns out to be that way. Now if it's just booty
Crystal, act
call,
right.
what do they call booty calls now? What is the name of that? One night stands and booty call, what are those now? Is it the
Your
same
sneaky
name?
link, your sneaky link.
Sneaky link.
Hmm. Foreplay is very important. Like that, foreplay is a must.
It's a
Um,
must do.
it it normally that's normally where women will have their orgasm between foreplay and utilizing toys. Um, penetration, it's rare for some women. But what you have to realize is you don't want to use toys very frequently, especially like vibrators and stuff like that, because it can desensitize you. And so you won't be as sensitive as you would like. But with foreplay, you definitely want, your breast sucked on. That's an arousal zone for people. And your breasts will start to swell some. They have nipple clamps that you can put on to your breast and stuff like that. So you can do various things like, you can be doing reverse cowgirl and he has the little clicker in his hand to cut on the nipple clamps and play with your nipples at the same time. 69 is definitely a good idea.
That's a
69.
good idea. I like that number.
Hmm.
69 is my favorite
No,
number.
Kyron. I don't know too many people who call it a booty call anymore. We say sneaky link. Um,
Yeah, I heard the sneaky link.
Like y'all put I don't know, put a one in the chat if they still use booty call. All I know is sneaky link nowadays. Um,
It's truly sneaky link.
put a one if they still use booty call, cause sisters don't know. I only know about sneaky link.
It's okay, Traisha. She said that. Well, James is my sneaky link. Then she said, just kidding. Not necessarily kidding. He could be your sneaky link. He could be your man, your husband. You know, some I've heard some guys on various platforms say, this is my wife, this is my sneaky link, this is my girlfriend, this is my whatever. I just think it's lovely. If she like it, I love it. Whatever works for them, for each individual. You gonna say you're just kidding. But yeah, at the end of the day, everyone, um you have to make yourself happy as well. Okay, don't leave yourself out, because we can get lost in the shuffle. There's a thing that's real. We didn't talk about self-care before. We were doing a lot of self-care, or very little. We didn't know it was called or considered self-care, but that's what it is. So make sure that you are getting pleased as well. And so if you think that, okay, he better not ask me, blank, he better not ask me to do this, he better not ask me to do that, whatever that is a dope for you. Those things should have been talked about in your initial conversation. before the bedroom.
Well, you are 10 years older than me, Miss Carmela. It takes
Okay,
one
there's some
time.
connections that's being made up in this piece. That's good.
All right, James. All right, now, little girl. Oh, suck it now. Get it, get it,
Hey,
get it, get it. Freak a
get
leak,
it, get it.
hey. Uh-uh.
You know what I meant? I meant to sing y'all a little song earlier. It's gonna sound. It's gonna. Yeah, it's gonna seem a little corny now. When I was suggesting that you breathe, whatever you're doing with your mouth, breathe through it. And then I was gonna sing, "Tell me how I'm supposed to breathe with no air." I was like, okay, that's done. That's enough of that.
Mm-mm.
That was a little treat for you all tonight.
Guys, one other thing that I am going to mention before we get out of here. I heard that, Nola girl. I heard
I
that, boo
know
boo.
that's right.
If you guys don't know, they do have candles now that you can melt, and then the oil is for you to actually use to do a massage. So utilize it, work it out, y'all, work it out. But like I say, be willing to try things. So if you guys enjoyed this chat, put a one in the chat. Let us know if you liked it, or what you thought about it. If you didn't, put a two. We all good with it. You
Yeah,
know,
let's be honest about it.
it's a work in progress. We
Hmm.
just trying and testing out some things.
Got to start from somewhere.
All right, Miss Nola girl.
All right.
I see you, Crystal.
And y'all, we want to give Crystal some hand claps too, because that's not easy. It wasn't easy for me. So it wasn't easy, I'm sure, for her that she did pave the way.
Hold
So
on
let's
one
give
second.
her.
Crystal, a big bolt of lightning finna strike your ass for lying, talking about you shy. Shit. I'm sorry. Y'all, she just made me cuss. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know I love you, but I'm gonna talk about you over there laughing. All right, Miss Carmela. It's not a problem. We understand.
Okay, okay, Taisha, we'll pray for you. We'll pray for that.
Pray for what? What did I miss?
She said pray that she get pregnant. I take that seriously. So yeah, I'll be praying for you.
Nola girl, you right. A lot of people are afraid to talk about sex. We that as African American parents, they didn't really talk about sex, and so people shy away from having those conversations pertaining to sex. But I feel like it's something that we all go through, and it's valid that you need to have a conversation in regards to sex. But Traisha, girl, I pray for you. If you want a baby, have a baby. Just make sure you don't bring none of that water over here. Okay, that's all I
Mm.
can tell you. Cause I ain't trying to taste no water with pregnancy. Mm-mm.
Thank you for being honest, Carmela. She put twos in the chat. And Kyron is saying he's really good massages. Are you saying you give good massages? And having a little baby oil rubbing in the body and make the person feel good. I know that's right, Kyron. Look, Kyron, if they like it, if they love it, you keep that going, brother. Keep it going. If they say, baby, don't stop, then don't stop.
Shut up. Not last night, Crystal. But he could untie him tonight. It could be reversed.
She
She
said
is
last
the
night.
Yeah, she said last night she got a tube tied. So
Dang,
he gonna
last night.
untie him tonight, huh?
You gonna untie him.
Mm-mm. Wait a minute. She said they took my right over me and since for the surgery I had. So I'm serious about reproducing, having another child, Miss Leah. So I talk about. Oh no, ma'am. Uh, what is up with everybody want kids? Oh, we
I
like
do.
I know 4 people on YouTube that want babies.
Me.
Well, okay, you say it's deeper than just sex, so explain it to me because to me it
It's
just
a business call, Miss Leader. It's a business situation. Everybody has to come with something to give.
Hey
Now, if you're gonna
Sherry,
do this, if
I'm
you're gonna do
listening to
this
you.
polyamorous situation, you can't do this with broke people. There's a mission, and usually is a business deal.
I'm sorry, I just don't uh, um I don't I don't share. Wait a minute. Crystal, you down for that, boo? I didn't know that.
If I can make my own rules, then I would. I don't want to be touched. I know that's bad, isn't it? That's bad.
Wait a
That's
minute,
really
Nola.
bad.
How are you trying to reproduce and your tubes are tied? Oh, not really tied? Or girl, explain that to me. I'm lost.
Well, there's a reversal surgery that they can do. So that's what she's talking about. If her tubes are tied now, then she has to be talking about reversing.
I mean, to each his own, Crystal. You know I'm never gonna talk bad about you, baby. Get it. Get it any way you want it. If that's how you want it.
Miss Nola,
Look.
Miss Nola girl, there's I believe she's 60, yeah, 60-year-old woman. Yeah, she gave birth to a baby.
Okay, so the sister wife will have the baby for you. Okay, okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Crystal, if you ever want to come up and talk about threesomes, that's on you, boo.
Hey, Miss
But
Sherry.
that I don't share. I don't share anything. All right, James is a freak elite. Okay. Oh, y'all and these kids. Lord have
I'm
mercy.
sure James would
Excuse me.
like to read Crystal's comment.
I know that's right. One and done,
He
Crystal.
said she
One and
wanted done.
done. Uh-uh. Kyron, so we had this discussion last time. Some women like to and some women don't. And so we talked about various ways that you can actually spit it out and make it look beguiling to the next person.
And my answer, Kyron, is some women, yes. Yeah, they'll actually come. And how do I know this? You know, if you okay, so just think about this. I've been in my field for 34 years. I'm a care provider. Okay. And so can you imagine how many people I've talked to? Nurses, a few doctors, nurse aides, male and female. And we were talking about, oh my God, you think the conversation has ended? No. Interesting conversation, and they'll tell you. There's some women that'll just straight up and tell you and say that they swallow. They don't mind
Oh, to hell,
sharing those type
I'm
of
sorry.
failures.
Baby, I love kids. I truly do. I love kids to pieces. But I love to give them back too when they don't want to lay down and all that good stuff. I play with them all day long, but at some point I'm giving them back. I'm just letting you know.
So I think that before I actually go, just to add, it may be something that we already know, and that's okay. Like I said, we're just learning and growing. So, like let's say that you are expressing your favorite position, right? If your favorite in your favorite position, if that means you're going up and down, whatever the position is, the motion is, you can switch it up. If you are with your significant other and he's so used to you going up and going in a up and down motion, okay, switch it up and do some circular motions. I'm sure that you all can add to that. I don't have to give you a long list of what that looks like, but do that, just switching it up, okay, and you're feeling good, okay. um there's a groove. You're in this groove. There's a certain vibe in a certain position. If fatigue sets in, all right, consider to continue the motion, because you want to keep that same momentum. I can suggest that that you try to avoid coming to a complete stop. Maybe change your positions, yes. But coming to a complete stop, oh my goodness, can you imagine? Um, you're concentrating on the end goal and you're on a mission, right? So I suggest you keep going, change the position if you have to without really stopping. You can lose that momentum and it can take you twice as long to climax. So you want to just consider that. I'm sure that's something that we know, but I just wanted to add it as well.
Oh, honey, I know you was joking, cause baby, Lita send babies home, especially if they, they want to be held 24/7, like they don't know how to lay on their butt, cause mama been holding them all day. Yeah, I'm definitely sending them home, baby, cause I'm not fit to hold a baby 24/7. I love kids though. I absolutely love kids. I love
What
to
is
hold.
nobody's business? What part is nobody's business?
I don't know.
Did anybody share personally their relationship?
I don't know. Um,
Yeah, because we're talking about these are actually scenarios. You can take it how you want, and search yourself or not. I'll tell you all at the end of the day. If we're not free with our loved one, and they start talking that, well, okay, so just imagine this. I'll just put it this way because I don't want to reality hurt, the truth hurts sometimes. So let's just say this. Let's say if our significant other asks us to do something that we have never tried, right? It could be a fetish, it could be anything, whatever. And it's possible that that thing won't cause you any pain. And you even said to your inner thoughts that it wouldn't cause you any pain, but you decided to say no. Okay. Now, fast forward, nightfall come. You all are asleep, and your guys start talking in his sleep and start saying things like, "Oh my god, oh my goodness, baby, I wish you would just give me some head." And you have said no to giving your guy head. And in his sleep, he's talking about his woman giving him head. What are we gonna do? Are we gonna try it at least? Because I'm going to tell you, this is 2022. Somebody is going to ask somebody to do such a thing as oral sex. Somebody is going to ask. And if we think, well, maybe I don't want to be touched down there with the tongue. I don't like the feeling of a tongue. Well, Ms. Leaders, there's such a patch that, well, it's still a tongue is a tongue. I don't know really what to say. I think that initial conversation, you have to bring that out and say, I don't like the feeling of a man's tongue, or I don't like the feeling of a tongue, period. And if they don't agree with that, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. The truth really does hurt. And I will tell you I'm not even gonna lie to you all. It was a point I was always in a relationship from a certain age, teenage age. I was with my soon to be husband, right? I didn't get married until I was 25 years old, but I was with that man. I was a teenager and we had our first child at age 19. So, can you imagine things that he asked me to do, things I asked him to do? And I thought I was just people would say, "Who you think you are?" Like Whitney Houston, because I had long, curly hair that looked like a wig. It truly wasn't a wig. It was just, I can say now without sounding like I'm boasting because I don't have that long, beautiful hair. I had long, beautiful, curly hair. It was healthy hair. And so, can you just imagine? I thought I was just the world's gift. Just, oh my God, you couldn't even look at me. And without me just thinking, no, I'm too cute for you. I'm too cute for you, whatever. And I'll tell you what crushed all that, what brought all of that to a halt when I was told these words. And if we don't think that these words are in a person's mind, when we don't want to come in with an open mind and just try, like Miss Lita said, just try at least one time. You know, these are the words that you don't want to hear. Well, I'll get somebody else to do it. I'll get somebody else to do it. You may not hear those words verbally. You cannot tell me you're a mind reader, and if you are, I need to hire you. I need to hire you. Somebody is thinking that. I
Oh,
only
James,
said to someone that, listen, this is what I like. What do you think about it? How do you feel about that? And they said, okay, they like it too. I said, okay. And I said, because I'm going to, and then they wanted to know how important it was to me. I said, I'm going to be honest with you. If I can't do this, and I'm not going to say what that is, if I can't do that, I can't marry you because I'm going to crave it. And I don't want to crave something while I'm married with my husband. And you can't do that. So is there anything that you crave that is a must have? I would like to know what is that, because whatever that must have is, I want to do it. And if I don't know how, I promise you I'm going to learn. And that's just my mindset. I'm not telling anyone that that's how you should think, feel, or otherwise.
so let me say this. Anyone who is willing to even come over and listen, that means that they're exploratory and that they're listening because it may be something that they want to try later on down the line. But not everyone is willing to engage in the conversation. It could be how they were raised, it could be just, they just don't want to openly talk about sex, which is not a problem. So I respect anyone who speaks their mind and freely states, hey, no, this wasn't something that I really wanted to talk about. I definitely respect that. And that they speak their truth and they live in their truth. I'm always good with that. I don't have a problem with anyone who says anything like that. Um, always be open and honest in regards to whether you liked it or not, because I can't cater to someone if I don't know, what you have as far as a specific problem with. But, the first thing is that people are at least being open by coming to listen. And so it goes from there. And that's just how I see that in that regard. So,
Can I
you
add
know.
something? That's a good point. We want to be honest. I feel so bad. Oh my goodness, I was not always honest. I was not. And so I would suggest any man or any person who have a penis, who has a penis, to not to avoid, okay? Avoid asking your significant other, do I have a big penis? And you usually use the street term DICK, okay? I don't want YouTube to see that as a reason to not monetize, so you might want to keep it PG. I would stay away if I was a man, or if I had a penis, I would stay away from that question, because I did tell someone, yes, you
Oh, you
did.
cut out.
I cut out.
Yeah, it cut out for a second.
Okay. I did tell a man who did not have a large, well, I'm not looking for a large penis. I don't know what a large penis is. I know what a small one is, but what is considered large? I guess we're talking average. Average may not be large to every woman or every person. So, anyway, I did say, yes, you have a large penis. He was asking that during sex. I said yes. Fast forward, he asked me again. I said yes. Fast forward, I said, maybe you shouldn't ask me that question. And he did. He went on and asked me again. I said, yes, you do, babe. No, he did not. No, he did not. So now he's an X factor. Before I connected with the love of my life, you all know, he asked me, so you still think I have a big penis? I said, I don't want to talk about that. And he insisted. I can't even tell you how many times he asked. I didn't want to crush the man. So I was honest and I said, I'm sorry. No, no, you don't have a big penis. So if I was, and I told myself, if I was a man, I would just come with confidence. I would not ask my significant other if my penis is large. If she like it, just agree and keep going. Like, why are you harping on that? And sometimes some women, they see a man who, if you just fixated on the size of your penis and she's working with it, and you keep asking her the same question, babe, are you sure you like my penis? You might sound like a child in her mind, and you could turn her off or your significant other off. So 8 inches, I would work with, if I love my man, which I do. I'm just gonna be honest with you all. In a relationship, I cannot say that, okay, let's say my man is standing in front of me. I can't say that that would be my future husband if I didn't see his penis. You can call it freaky, you can call it what you want, but I have the right to see it. I have the right to see it, and if you don't want to show me, that's fine. Bye. Why don't you want me to see it? We have been dating for a long time, and especially if you have asked to see my body parts. I just want to see what I'm working with, and I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste my time either. Okay, Carmela, I agree. Yes, and I did admit that. Yes, I am a freak to my guy. Yes, no shame. Traisha laughing at Carmela. I would love to know who you are, because why your IG got no pictures? Who
It's
are
probably
you
someone
anyway?
we know and they just don't want to say who they are.
She's talking right, right. I
I'm
believe
not gonna
that.
say the size doesn't matter all the time, Kyron.
He says size doesn't matter. Okay. Well, I think that's not true for everybody. Let's say if a okay, let's say if your significant other want to put your um testicles with an S, both, not one. So maybe she want to put your penis and both testicles in her mouth. Size matter in that scenario, because if you have a very large penis, she won't she will find it uncomfortable, okay, putting your penis and your testicles in her mouth. If you have a short penis, she may be able to accomplish that, or she may be able to accomplish putting your penis and at least one testicle in her mouth. So size does matter in that sense. But I think it's shallow when we say, well, I don't want to continue this relationship because you have a small penis. I
I
think
don't
that
I don't think any woman would ever say to a man they don't want to continue the relationship because of the size of a man's penis.
I don't think she's gonna be
However,
honest with him. She may be honest with a girlfriend. I wouldn't even openly tell anyone if I were to decide to just stop dating someone because of the size of their penis. I would take that to my grave. I promise you that.
mhm, mhm.
You say you have cravings for food and that's it, Traisha? Say it louder, Leslie. Size matter. I promise you. Oh my goodness. Well, I believe that size matter at some point. You don't have to be the largest man, but you doggone sure can't be the smallest one. Because there's some things that, like, well, I'm just telling you what a friend said. Hint, hint, right? Um, some women cannot ride her man if her man has a small penis. I've heard that. I've experienced that. He has to have some kind of length, some kind of meat there along with that length. Because what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? If you riding that guy and he has a small penis, are you riding his belly? Like, what are you really doing? And I'm not making fun. I'm not. I'm not here for that. I don't want to poke fun at anybody. That's not okay. Crystal says she's not riding no pacifier. Oh my God, I never considered. Oh my goodness, wow, that is a pacifier. Isn't it? She says it's gonna keep popping out, and isn't that annoying when it keeps popping out? Zane, like, what are we really doing? Y'all better not mess with Traisha, man. Don't say nothing to her about James if it's not positive. She said that man is getting the job done. Do y'all hear her? Y'all have y'all seen and read the comment? She said that man is getting the job done. I hear you, Trace.
So, Crystal, what I would recommend for you to do, since your boy, Glenn the Real Deal had made his little slick comment that what we had talked about last week was basic, have him to do a class and give some other ways since he said it was basic. Make him come up with some things.
He don't know what he's talking about. Talking about basic.
Girl, that's what. Yes, your boy, your homeboy.
He was talking that stuff because it was his bedtime.
All right, y'all.
Yeah, that's all I got, folks. Just keep an open mind at the end of the day. Just keep an open mind. Everybody want to be happy, and just be honest with your significant other and tell them. They may want to kiss you in a certain area, in a certain place, or lick, and you tell him that that feels good and it doesn't. Oh my goodness, can you imagine how irritating that is? Or I would just rather be honest. You got an orgasm from a small penis because it was your right about trying to keep a relationship with somebody like that. I know that small penis person. I can't say, well, let me just be honest. It was small. If it, listen, I don't know. It wasn't all that medium either. So, but his head game was on point. So that was a hard decision to let that go. Hard decision.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Not necessarily, like, it's kind of really hard to explain, Kyron. Like, okay, so if you have, and I don't have the figures, I don't have the numbers. I think the last time I really checked as far as the size that matters is average. And so I would have to really dig deep to see um, what the actual average size, because that year of that video was not, it was like 10 years ago, I think. I'm not sure. But the average then was like 4 inches, I think. And so if you know how to work with what you have and your significant other come climax, then what you have is enough. Okay, whatever size that is enough. If you never satisfy her, you just never satisfy her, then I'm sorry. I know there's other things that you can do, but that particular significant other may want that penis where she wants it. And I don't blame her or them.
All right, guys. Well, we are going to get out of here. That is our time, and I hope you guys have enjoyed. And until next time, I am your girl, Miss Lita,
I am Coach Leslie.
and we out of here because the sister tired. And I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do slow jam sessions in the morning, but we'll see. Yeah, I know you finna call Nola girl, James. Freakily. Do you like it, Daddy? But
Hey,
I'm getting
you're
off of
welcome.
here. So
I'm
you guys
dancing.
have a good one. I'm just
Thank you,
playing
Crystal.
I'm just playing the little video that wouldn't pause and I don't know why. Um but Crystal, don't forget to let me know if the links are working.
Nola girl said at least have one thing on point. I know that's right. Up that head game. Up that head game. That's all I got for now. Bye. Up that head game. Up that head game. Up that head game. Up that head game. Okay, Nola girl, she got some direct questions. She said, "Are you available for a relationship?" I know that's right. Get right on to it. Because if he say no, keep it moving. Keep it moving. What you looking for, Miss Lita?
Huh?
What you looking for?
What you mean what am I looking for?
Yeah, I hear some clicking sounds.
Oh, I have a bad habit of when I have my phone in my hand, I click on this the thing in the back.
Oh my
My
goodness.
bad.
Okay.
Hmm.
Do
All
you
right,
mean
y'all.
on a date?
On a date.
on
On a date. Hey, on a
on
date.
a date. On a date.
Y'all know I almost said my famous words. Fuck a date. I thought plates. Hey. All right.
You know what? I'm gonna celebrate you, Kyron. I'm gonna celebrate Kyron. He said he looking for a relationship as well, Nola girl. I'm gonna celebrate him. I'm gonna celebrate you for real, for real. I know that's right.
No long with you. No time for games. No time for playing. Do a love connection. Um, I'm doing a love connection for who, ma'am? For you and James?
Get to it.
I'll work that out for you, honey. I definitely will work that out.
Aw, she said yes.
I got you, hon. I definitely got you.
Okay, so I went from feeling good to amazing. I feel amazing.
Okay.
I'm happy.
Well, who knows? I might be able to hook you up with Kyron. Kyron's in the shy. Maybe Kyron and James. Who's M? Oh,
Miss Lita,
what about me?
why don't you have Kyron, James, and Miss Nola girl come up one day and we have questions for them? What is the name of that game where they eliminate a man who just don't answer the questions according to the woman how she want him to answer? What kind of game is that? It's a love connection kind of game.
Yeah, that's what she said.
That's what she said. I'm sorry, I missed that. Is that really what she said?
I'm gonna play Love Connection next week or get with. No, she said Love Connection.
I know, but that wasn't specific enough. Where is she talking about this love connection? Over here on the panel?
She said do a Love Connection at Miss Lita.
Oh, Crystal said yes. Okay. Whoa, she said she's down. Nola girl says she's down. What about you, Miss Lita?
I'm fine with that. I don't have a problem with it. Maybe we'll do the game next week or something. I don't know. But Nola girl, I'll get with you. I have Kyron's information and now I know that you have James' information. We'll see about making it happen. Yes, ma'am, on the panel here.
Okay.
I have to look into how to do it on here, but we'll try to make it happen. Okay. Well, y'all, I am getting ready to get off so that way I can go to bed. I'm going to hug my bed.
Have a good night, everybody.
Yeah, you can talk to your friend about that. Since he was talking lip to you, that's the best way to get him. That's how I feel about that. hmm Tell him since it was basic, tell him to give you the tea in regards to what to do. Well, I'm happy you have fun, love. But y'all, I am getting ready to hug this bed, so I am out of here. Until next time, like I say, I'm your girl leader, and I'm out this thing. Miss
I'm your girl,
Leslie,
Coach Leslie. Good night.
good night, y'all. Bye bye.
Bye for now.